Every month, some lucky little New York miss is chosen from the thousands of girls who ride the subways to be Miss Turnstiles.
In the 1944 movie On the Town, they called her Miss Turnstiles, but every born and bred New Yorker knew they meant Miss Subways. And maybe movie stars like Gene Kelly and Frank Sinatra weren't falling for her, but every other real-life strap-hanger was. Back when many more folks felt good about taking the A train or the Sea Beach Express, people also felt good about their own underground royalty, Miss Subways. She was the girl next door who made good, if only for a month. But then, like most of New York's history, she disappeared. In 1976, they ran out of interest, money, and considered her, quote, irrelevant. But now there are some New Yorkers who want to bring back that tradition, and they say they're motivated by a whole lot more than nostalgia. Ellen Hart Sturm, a former Miss Subways herself of 1959, is now the proprietor of two eateries in town, one of which features photos of Miss Subways. She says the time is right for return to the custom.
I thought it would add a little glamour into the subway. I think it's very positive. I think we're trying to get a positive image for the subways in New York City.
And this would be one way to do it.
I think it would be.
And Ellen has enlisted two powerful city council members who see more substance than glamour in a return to this contest.
What we're trying to do is improve the ambiance. We want to depict who it is that rides the subways. We want to say, look, this is your neighbor, this is your friend, this is a person who has got a family. These are the kind of people that rides in the subways. This is no longer a beauty contest. This is what we're doing here is a 1980s version of the Miss Subways contest.
The Transit Authority told us it doesn't have the money to help in spite of a recent $1 million ad campaign. But if someone else outside the authority wants to help, fine.
But we don't want it to cost the Transit Authority a penny. All we would ask them to do is make the space available to depict the type of rider that uses the subways. All other monies will come from outside sources, and there will be volunteers doing a lot of the things that have to be done, the photography, the copy, making up the cards. That will be done on a voluntary basis.
Whether or not they're successful at bringing back Miss Subways, most people would certainly agree that they'd like to bring back the time when we could look up at her poster and not fear for our lives. From the Chambers Street station, this is Judy Licht, Fox News Channel 5.
Well, still ahead, Nick, on the hot welcome for summer.